Hello, this is Chiba, and welcome back to Let's Play Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Before heading into the Netherworld, I want to go back to White Snow to buy a couple elixir balls. And those will be very useful against the super boss that we'll find at the end of the place there. I've also rearranged my party as I have listed in the video description there. Most notably, I've brought in KnightSpawn, because now the Mustaki warriors, I think, are leveled up enough. I don't really need to level them up anymore. And KnightSpawn is my favorite party member in the game. Got great physical attacks, magical attacks, crowd control, you name it. So let's see, with Cornet, her setup is pretty much the same as before. KnightSpawn I'm using as my tank with the defense robes. And the frogs I've got equipped with Hero's Charms. So if you managed to win them earlier, this might be a good time to equip those, because in this chapter, the enemies start hitting a lot harder. Of course, they usually won't be able to live long enough for that to be a problem, but for now, it's optional. But later on, you will definitely want them, especially when you go to Beauty Castle. There are new enemies around here, eventually. Not today, though. But here we get our third Hero's Charm, and I want to give that to Cornet to help her out a little bit on the defense there. And so that way everyone either has the defense robes or the Hero's Charm to help against physical attacks if like 4 enemies gang up on you. But today we only have 2 enemies to deal with, Ian Golems. And let's see. So since there's only 2 of them, I'm not going to use any of my mass damage spells with Cornet. I'm going to have everyone else take care of that. So, yeah, buff up a little bit. I don't think that really helped that much, but I just wanted her to do something that didn't cost 25 MP, and then use my second most powerful multi-targeting spells. Oh, well, not that I need a thinking cap, but it's there. But let's see, with the Ian Golems, they can use Shockwave on your whole party, but that's usually not a major concern. They shouldn't live long enough to put that to use if you have everything set up and ready to go. Let's see, we're almost getting up to level 30 for the frogs there. So we'll be able to do their side quests soon. And let's see, so we got 2 new enemies, Princess Bee and Behemoth there. Let's see, the Princess Bee has some really powerful wind elemental spells. Tornado, or Omega Tomato, I almost said tomato, no, Tornado, and let's see, the Behemoth can paralyze your party, so you might want to watch out for that, but I don't think that's a huge concern. Just, I had KnightSpawn just attack there, just because he couldn't, he would hit the Behemoth's elemental strength, so I wanted to avoid that by just using a physical attack there instead. But yeah, this is pretty much it. The dungeon is not really much to write home about. Pretty straightforward. And here we get the magic robes. Basically the same thing as the defense robes, except, well, for magic damage. It cuts magic damage in half, so that'll be really useful for us. And by the way, I forget if I said so earlier, but this is an optional dungeon. You don't have to come here to beat the game, but I'm doing that to get some items there and to fight the super boss. We got the Dark Stone there, and then once you go up here, we can do Legends side quest. Not that there's really anything to it, just get the Dark Stone, come up here, and you're good to go. By the way, the Dark Stone, if I recall correctly, can be sold for like 25 grand. So eventually I will want to put that to use. But let's see, yeah, we got the Chaos spell for Cornet there. Dark elemental damage, all enemies. It's really good against holy elemental enemies. You got a teleporter there that'll take you back to the beginning of the place, but I don't need that right now. Whoa! Oh, phew. Thank good. Okay, so before dealing with the ancient weapon there, let's see, I want to heal up a little bit because there's one more new enemy that I can encounter. Or, well, there's two, but one I want to fight right now. So, let's see. Yeah, we're almost got to level up, so yeah, we'll just go with that for now. And make sure everyone is full, and then I'll start looking for the new enemy. I'm surprised I haven't met up with it yet. It's usually very common in the dungeon. But, well, if I find it right away, great. If not, I'll just skip to when I do find the new enemy there. Ah, there it is. Okay, in the back there. Super Bone. Yeah, they are Holy Elemental, and they can cast Omega Holy, Giga Holy on your whole party. So you want to take them out quickly. So, you know, let's use our Chaos spell. You don't really need to use it to kill them. I could use any other elemental spell, like Family Breath, to hit all of them. And then a Meteor spell from KnightSpawn. That would get the job done as well. But, yeah, I figured I'd just show off the new spell we got. Hey, alright. Just in time. So, yeah, once you've gotten Caroline and Michael up to level 30, and you finish a non-boss fight, no, I don't think they'll forgive you. Well, maybe Mom, but other than her. But yeah, you just get them up to level 30 and that's it for their side quest. Yeah, not really a whole lot to it. Aww. So, are you gonna like reincarnate again or something? I don't know. But, alright, yeah, we got that going. And let's see. So, once you do that, we learn... Or, wait a minute. No, not you. Cornet. Let's see. Oh, there it is. We learned Frog Song. Water elemental damage, all enemies. And that's pretty useful, too, there. So, let's see. Now, we're done with that. And I need to get ready for the super boss there. In order to actually fight it, though, you have to have the 3 Mustaki warriors in your party. I don't know how you're supposed to know that, but that is what you need to do. And that is the primary reason why I have actually used them from time to time instead of, like, KnightSpawn, who would just be outright better than them. Okay, so let's see. For the setup here, I think we're good there. Yeah, we should be good. And let's see, Duke is basically going to be a pure tank. So, yeah, give him the best defensive gear we got. I don't need the magic robes, but I'm going to give the hero's charm to someone else, so yeah, don't worry about that. Let's see, yeah, we want to have the magic robes on Chiba there, because, let's see, which one was it? Yeah, one of them can use wind elemental damage on you, and yeah, Chiba would be vulnerable to that. And Albatross is pretty straightforward there too. Let's see, I need to restore a bit of Cornet's SP. I would like to have at least 100. That would be good, although eventually I will have to restore some SP otherwise anyway. So let's save here and get it on. If you tried switching the Mustaki warriors into your party while you were already in this room, it still wouldn't trigger this cutscene. Oh, really? Well, maybe that's why they were so pissed off at Mustaki. For Super Boss time against the ancient weapon. And this time, it is a lot more difficult than before. First, we absolutely need to use Happy Horn to protect against multi-targeting damage there. And I'm going to have Duke preemptively use an Elixir Ball to heal up because, well, Duke is really slow, and he'll use it after the enemies all do their thing. But yeah, you saw that Sipu that they used on us. Yeah, if I did not have the magic robes on Chiba there, he would probably be dead. Yeah, just not to mention Happy Horn there. Okay, so now I want to use Family Breath because, well, that's the only elemental weakness I can exploit with anyone. And then use another Elixir Ball and keep going with that mass multi-targeting damage there. Once you get rid of the 3 clones there of the Mustaki warriors, then the fight gets a lot easier, or at least more manageable there. But in the early battle, you gotta have those elixir balls, unless you've just like massively over-leveled your party. I mean, elixir balls are the only way I think you can really survive this at more normal levels in this version of the game. So yeah, let's keep going with that. Now, Happy Horn only lasts for 3 rounds. So after this, we better have killed these guys, or we could end up in some trouble there. But we should be getting pretty close. But yeah, the Chiba clone there, yeah, since it has the elemental weakness, I want to kill that guy first. Also, that guy has Sipu to use on your entire party there. But alright, okay, we almost got these guys. We got the big one there. And then, yeah, we'll just go for some single targeting damage. I'm having Cornet use Family Breath in this round, even though I don't necessarily need that in addition to Elven Fire. But I'm doing that because the Duke clone there... Whoa! But yeah, they could heal all the enemies there before I could get in my hits there. So yeah, I figured a little overkill, then we'll be fine. But alright, okay, now I want to use Heart to restore everyone's HP and SP so I can finish this battle in a remotely reasonable amount of time. By the way, that laser attack that the ancient weapon does there is considered a physical attack there. But otherwise, Omega Storm is the only thing to really watch out for. But now, I don't really need to reset Happy Horn there. If the weapon uses Omega Storm, I'll just heal up from it with, like, Angel's Horn or something like that. Oh, I didn't know you could do that one. Not that that's really important, but I didn't have that in my list here. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm gonna have to use Happy Horn, or not Happy Horn, Angel's Horn there. We've taken enough damage to warrant it. Yeah, that's why I've got Duke with the defense robes there, because, yeah, the ancient weapon likes targeting that second slot there. Well, a lot of enemies do. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I spoiled. Well, I don't know if I spoiled that in advance, but they were pissed off at Mustaki for sealing them away because they couldn't, or he thought they couldn't defeat that ancient weapon or whatever, so he just sealed them and the ancient weapon away. So, a little more story background with that particular side quest compared to the others. But for defeating the ancient weapon, we get sort of. Basically, a non-elemental single targeting attack. So that might be useful against enemies who, well, are thunder elemental and I couldn't use Thunder Punch. But otherwise, yeah, it's just a single targeting attack there. So I use it every now and then. But okay, so now, let's see, there's one more enemy that is obscenely rare, but you need it in order to get your 100% bestiary. So I'm going to be looking around for that soon enough, and I want to bring in Shart and Terra into the party to replace the frogs, so that way I could finish off the level for Terra there, and that will allow me to complete their side quest as well with Well, Shark's already at level 30, but it's basically the same thing as the frogs. Get them both up to level 30, and you'll be fine. Or you'll unlock the side quest there. Let's see. So for my setup here, I just want to make sure everyone's got, 110 speed. I think that'll be pretty good there. And, alright, I think we're good to go there. So this will take me a while to find, no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna look around until I find it. Alright, there it is! The ultra rare spawn of the game, the Dark Dragon! And yeah, there's really not a whole lot to the guy, but it is really, really rare. It took me over an hour in real time to find this bastard. Let's see, this guy... Yeah, I don't know that there's really much special about it, other than it's rare, and it's, well, dark elemental there. It's got a lot of HP for a random enemy. But otherwise, yeah, just use... well, if you got holy elemental spells, like with Shark there, that helps. I don't think that attack is elemental, though, even though you see, like, all those elemental damage there. Maybe I'd be better off with my physical attacks with Terra and KnightSpawn. Well, we'll see. But okay, one more round, I think we'll be good. Get Giga Saint going, and yeah, just use your physical attacks, whatever. We almost got the guy. I heard that when the game first came out, some people considered the Dark Dragon to be a rumor, or untrue, or whatever, like mythical or whatever, because it's so hard to find around here. I think it can be encountered anywhere on the last floor there. I've seen it in other rooms in previous test runs. Hey, alright. So yeah, once you get both Chart and Terra up to level 30, you get a little dialogue after a random battle there. And we complete the last of the puppet side quests. I think that's the last one. I don't see any others on my list, but... Okay, so... yeah, let's take a look at what we got there. Okay, we learned Sister's Desire. Holy elemental damage, all enemies. And that can be pretty useful, too, for us. Unfortunately, teleporters don't work in this place. So we're gonna have to walk our way out. Although I don't plan on using Terra anymore, but I'll just leave her in as we get out of here. So yeah, use the teleporter, takes you back to the first floor there. And then we can get out of here. Can I use teleport? No. Can't use it in this room either. I guess it's still part of the Netherworld. Okay, now can I get out? Okay, there you go. And yeah, I need to heal up and, well, figure out what else I'm gonna buy. One thing about the Netherworld, though, it's like the Ancient Forest, the other optional dungeon, in that the layout is very different, and not to mention the super boss is very different there. But how hard would the ancient weapon be in the PS1 version of the game? Find out next time on Let's Play Rhapsody, a musical adventure. This is Chiba signing off. Have a good day.